you two ladies headed that a couple of young gentlemen wouldn't improve the situation?
Chad Cooper, take them fine manners elsewhere. I waited 1 whole hour for you last night.
Oh, now, like my old granddaddy used to say, let's forgive and forget. Now, why don't you two lovelies go out and whip up a batch of fried chicken, and we'll go have us that right in the country.
A roundabout way of saying they've no money to take us to dinner. Besides, we're heading down to San Gill, to the fiesta.
Now, there's a wonderful idea on how to...
The captain put the San Gill out of bounds.
A little old thing like out of bounds holding you boys back?
Bounds.
Riley, Cooper, in my office.
Chad?
Yeah.
What's the worst could happen to us if we was to get caught in San Gill?
I don't know. There goes the best, right there.
Well, I kind of like the odds.
Me too.
I'm leaving town. I'll be back Monday morning. You two will hold things down over the weekend.
But, Captain, Joe and I had plans worked up for the weekend.
Captain, Laredo's gonna be like a graveyard. Why, everybody's going down to that fiesta in San Gill.
What the devil do I do with that speech? One thing I can do without it. Speech making. Ah, here it is. On duty means just that. Flip a coin. One behind the desk, one on standby.
Captain, you don't know what you're doing to us.
You know what I'll do to either one of you if I find you more than 100 feet away from this office. Unless it's an emergency.
I must have been born under the wrong sign.
Man ought to have a business. Be his own boss.
Yeah.
Don't you two ever sleep at night?
You know, with a voice like that, a man can make himself a living just renting it out as a foghorn.
Or calling hogs.
Well, it's a sure bet you'll never make a living coming up with jokes. Where's the captain?
Gone for the weekend.
Who'd he leave in charge?
Toss a coin, Reese. Take your choice.
You mean he said for one of us to take over for him? Well, did he or didn't he ask one of us to take over for him as acting captain?
Oh, Reese, it wouldn't be fair for you to toss a coin with us. I mean, considering you just got back from a tough assignment.
You shouldn't be doing no responsible job like acting captain.
No, sir.
Well, you ought to be off resting yourself somewhere.
Sure. When you two start thinking about my resting, it's time for me to start worrying.
Joe, I'm trying to recall. I think maybe the captain said definitely for you and me to handle the office.
What's in it for the one who gets acting captain for the weekend?
Come on, what's in it?
All righty. We'll toss for it.
That's the way you want it, Reese.
Odd man gets it.
Chad.
Tails.
2 out of 3.
Now, Joe. The man won it fair and square.
Where you going?
Well, we have a little business south of town.
Hey, now, wait a minute, you two. If there's just the 3 of us left in town, somebody has to take over town standby. And as acting captain, I appoint you two for the weekend. Nice feeling being a captain. A nice feeling.
Alcan Torres. Eva, ajá. Pasen todo el mundo. Send your best, folks. Pasen todo el mundo. Alcan Torres. Gran
Joe, good to see you.
Harmony, how are you? Captain, I commiserate with you in this deed.
It sounds like you're stuck for a speech, too.
I am certain of making a jackass out of myself, but I absolutely reject the idea of doing it so.
We'll speak cheerfully, if not clearly. There I go along.
And my villa, there are many things to divert our thoughts. Permit me to be your host, huh?
I give you full permission to corrupt what's left of this carcass of mine.
A challenge.
Leader!
Picking off that ranger captain, too?
No.
We're being paid for bigger fires. Killing off a whole government is more appealing. But we'll throw Parmalee in as a bonus. It'll go well.
Beer, whiskey on the side.
Gotta show some money, Wilbur.
Now, that Alfie kind of cuts me.
Nothing personal.
Alfie, put it on my tab, Port.
Mr. Cooper, you got a mighty understanding heart.
Yeah. Just figured I'd try to brighten up one face in this town.
I got a wireless dispatch I was delivering to you boys' office.
Oh, yeah?
What's it say?
Schooling I got didn't take in reading.
Remember Mike Robbins? Got killed trying to break out of the Cardozo jail.
Too bad he didn't make it.
Yeah. Off chasing him, we might have accidentally run into that little fiesta in San Gill. Wilbur! We got us a bottle here we're just not quite doing justice to. You want to help us out with it?
You boys sure be remembered by me.
Yeah, well, we hate to see it wasted.
Drink up.
Alfie, you got one of those pencils with them erasers on them?
You mean those newfangled things?
Yeah.
Yeah, the drummer left one.
Good. Can I use one?
Mike Robbins broke Cardozo jail. Heading for the border.
Nice fellow.
You seen Cooper O'Reilly around?
Fine body of men. Fine body.
Now hold it up there, you two guys.
What do you want?
Mike Robbins broke Cardozo jail, headed for the border. Now, hightail it out.
You mean we gotta leave town now?
Oh, Reese, we were just about to get ourselves an interesting weekend worked up. Now, what was them two sisters' names, Chad?
Well, there was Joni and Susie.
Don't you two understand plain English? You got a chance to head Mike Robbins off.
Might be that Mike Robbins already crossed the border, Reese.
Besides, you want us to ride south in those hot hills on a day like this?
As acting captain, I'm giving you two a direct order to head south and fast.
Give some people a little authority, they're gonna need a new hat the same day.
If you two ain't out of town in 2 minutes, I'm going to find you. Just like the captain would do.
Well, Reese, if you want to be that mean about it.
Saloon just got our last dollar. We're gonna need expense money. Well, come on.
Be the day you two hang on to a dime. $5. Now get going.
Oh, you're too generous, sir.
Thank you, Captain.
sounds real promising. Ricardo, que tienen los caballos up, por favor.
Senores, may I sell you something?
We sure could talk about it.
Well, that's what I was going to say, Joe. You celebrating something special this year, senorita?
The first day of the fiesta is Friendship Day. Tomorrow, there will be speeches by the representatives of our two countries.
Friendship, huh? Well, I think that's a real fine idea.
Jose, el capitán, ponte el serape.
Huh?
Put on a serape.
That will be 12 pesos, senores.
12 pesos. Quédese con el cambio.
Muchas gracias, señores. Señores.
That speech he was going to make. Right here in San Gill. Joe, you think maybe we ought to get out of here?
Shit. Well, leaving town without having a drink after that long, hot ride, well, that'd be the coward for you.
True. Well, when we're out in the street, we wear the masks. That's safe enough. And no self-respecting ranger captain would be caught dead in the cantinas we're likely to frequent, so we ain't got no problem inside either.
True. Let's go.
Stopped to paint a picture.
Sorry, Mr. Waldo. I've been following two rangers around.
Following them for what reason?
Well, the way they acted, dressing up like they was only part of the crowd.
Julius, don't sweat while I'm eating. I don't see any harm in a few rangers coming down here for a weekend of pleasure.
Oh, Mr. Waldo, I know the ranger set up in Laredo. Captain Parmalee, he ain't gonna allow none of them down here. Not when he's gonna make a speech on friendship.
Just two come in?
Well, who's to say that whole street ain't full of police from both sides?
Could they have an idea what is coming off?
No. If anything were known, Parmalee and Margilis wouldn't be walking down that street so carefree. You go down to the livery. If any other rangers drift in, you let me know.
Yes, sir, Mr. Waldo.
Oh, Julius, do keep the mask on. It's a great improvement.
Yes, sir.
If I ever hire Julius again, it'll be on condition that he pay.
I hope we are not walking into something, Senor Waldo.
Well, job without risk is a job without profit. Keep an eye on the street.
Vernon?
Oh, how are you, Reese?
Oh, doing pretty good. Made acting captain for the weekend.
Well, my congratulations.
Oh, ain't much doing in town. Most everybody's down in San Gill. Ooh, Mike Robbins, slain and jailbreak.
That's a small loss. He was slated to hang anyway.
Yeah.
Mike?
Robbins, slain in jailbreak. Heading south to San Gill.
They wouldn't do that to me. They wouldn't do it. Oh, you guys, you guys.
No te vayas, muñeca.
Yeah.
Salud, amigo.
Real good eating, amigo.
My wife will be pleased with your compliments, senores.
Ah, you can take a patent out on this wine, compadre.
You are too kind.
¿Qué es la cuenta por esto, eh?
Let us say we are both happy with 6 pesos.
6 pesos, agradable.
Keep the change was what you told it, wasn't it, Chad?
Yeah.
Sometimes the story is told about holding one's pocket.
Amigo, I tell you, we had $5 gold, but we had to buy these máscaras and los zarapes and had to pay for them in kind of a hurry. So we told the girl to keep the change, huh?
You know, Friendship Day and all that.
Yeah. Well, maybe we could open up a charge account here?
Got them all over Texas.
All over.
Carlos!
I don't guess he's wearing a mask, Jose.
¿Hay problemas? Estos dos no quieren pagar la cuenta.
Amigo, ¿qué hacemos aquí?
Capitán McGillis has ordered no Americano be put in jail without his permission. By golly, it is Friendship Day. You will wait here.
See ya. Well, they're not likely to put us in jail over a couple of pesos. Hey, acá.
Sí, capitán, su presencia es necesaria. Ahora voy.
Excuse me a moment, Captain? Of course. Please remove your masks. I understand you owe 6 pesos to the Cantina Galeana.
Si, senor. We thought we had the money with us.
What work do you do?
We're sheepherders. Sheepherders.
You have ever been in jail?
My brother and me in jail? No, sir. Nunca.
The guns will be held as security for the money owed. You may go.
Gracias, Capitán.
Wait. One must celebrate. You can repay me when you redeem your guns.
Gracias otra vez, Capitán. Gracias.
Some trouble? Today we smile at minor transgressions.
Speaking of transgressions, I saw a young lady. I don't think I've been introduced.
An omission which will be instantly corrected.
Let down my horse, will you?
he is. If there's 3 in town I know of, how many more is there?
Helen, you and Julius bring this latest arrival up here, huh?
Depends on what you call fair.
2 against 1?
Yeah, he's a big one, all right.
Think we can do it?
5 pesos is gonna get us 50.
Yeah, but if we lose, we won't even have enough money to pay the livery stable.
Only 5 pesos.
Not today, ma'am.
4 pesos.
I don't need no mask.
But everybody wears a mask today, senor. 3 pesos.
I told you, honest. Look, honey, I don't need no... Here, keep the change, honey.
Today, I feel like I can't lose.
Hey, amigo. Sí, señor. ¿Quieren? Apuesta.
Holly más, Holly!
How's he gonna prove it if we get out of here?
True.
Ooh. So, there you are. You guys know you can get 5 years for phoning up a wire dispatch.
No hablo en inglés, senor.
You 2 millions know the captain's down here. You know that, huh?
No, Chad, I'd just soon be right back in Laredo now.
True. Reese, I'm afraid we need some money. Get our horses out of the livery stable.
Yeah? Well, I ought to let you sit in your own stew. Just sit in it. Well, we're going to split up. Meet at the livery stable in 1 minute.
1 minute.
Get moving, friend.
You sure got poor pickings. I got less than $10 on me.
I'll spread you all over this street if you don't walk.
Even the boots ain't too new.
Just keep those big feet traveling.
How about letting me in on what's going on?
About 3 seconds, you won't care if you don't move any faster.
All he wants from the storeroom.
This way, Ranger.
Up the steps.
You're sure slow moving. Your instinct is to be commended.
You broke my nose.
Pick up that gun and see if you can hold on to it this time, huh? Get up.
You broke my nose.
Get back to your station. You walk down to the door at the end of the hall. One misstep and it'll be your final foolish move. You and Julius come along. Why are the Rangers in town? What orders did Parmalee give you?
Be sure and have a good time down here.
Going to.
Oh, half a bottle left, Mr. Waldo. Last of it.
Mr. Waldo, you get tired, I'll be glad to take over.
You'd be more useful making a trip to the cantina. Now, I'm going to give you one more chance to answer that question. How many Rangers have come into town?
There's a whole company down in the street, just waiting for you to make a move.
Whole company?
That mask is no good. Put on another.
The company of Ruali's mixing down in that crowd, too. Not a chance you guys getting away with this.
Getting away with what?
They got that bank covered from every direction.
Bank? What does he mean, bank?
He's a bad guesser.
You're going to bring that wine back sometime today? You go down to the livery at each end of town. Let me know if there are any more Rangers here.
What about him?
Well, I'm going to show our friend that there's no profit in lying.
You have fun, Mr. Waldo.
I'll bend every effort.
That's about the longest minute I've ever seen.
Wonder what the girls are doing.
Well, you can sure bet they're not missing us. Joe, is that Reese?
What's he doing with a basket of wine?
Are you gonna drink that all by yourself?
Now, Reese, here we are doing you one favor right after another one. Day in, day out, and you're going off and having yourself a private party? Reese, did you fall into something?
It does smell kind of outdoorish, doesn't it?
Outdoorish? I'd say that's real polite.
I guess I'm not your friend.
Is that right?
Question is now, where is he? Our friend.
I just wouldn't know.
So what alley did you dump him in?
Huh?
I said, what alley did you dump him in?
No, you know I ain't no common alley thief.
Tell you what, why don't we just find us a spot and we'll discuss that point,
Look, Bart, we're kind of impatient men now. You come up real quick with how you came by that mask.
On my mother's grave, I never seen your friend.
Killed him for what was in his pockets. Is that about the size of it?
He's not dead. He's...
Oh, he's not dead. Where is he?
I found this mask.
Oh, Joe, now, don't make a mess.
Well, poke him some's all I intended, Chad. He ain't gonna bleed but just a little.
Oh, now, you know what happened the last time you said just a little.
One other man lived through it, didn't he, Chad?
Yeah, he lived through it, but
he talks almost natural now.
Well, as I got this nervous condition, I mean, please don't talk like that.
We run into a lot of guys with your kind of nervous condition. They got a smile from here to there. Long as it's the other fellow what's getting his throat slit.
Wait. I'll make a deal with you. Let me ride out?
All right. Where's our friend, Reese, the ranger?
He's tied up in the storeroom.
What storeroom?
Well, that old building at the end of the street where they're using the fireworks. Bars on the windows. Look, we got a deal.
What's he tied up for? Who's holding him? Now, come on. You taking this here basket of wine up to them?
Fellers, I told you I'd cooperate, but there's got to be something going for me.
Look, you got one thing going for you, bud, and that's a quick answer. Now, let's have it.
All right, Joe, no more stalling. Let him have it.
Well, what do you know, Chad? He's out cold.
Well, let's tie old nervous Nellie up and storm away. Yeah. Oh, Joe, here, bud.
There you go, Chad.
Where's the mask? I need that frog-looking mask.
Should be getting near that time.
You're not a man of patience, Coelho. Operation to the gun will take 20 seconds. 20 seconds more of complete confusion. 5 seconds for us to cross the border, and presto, 45 seconds. They've rid themselves of a passel of politicians, and we're $5,000 richer.
I sure hope it goes like this, Pedro.
Barred windows, all right. Yeah. I think maybe we can cut into the side of the building through there.
It's gonna work, Chad?
I think it's a ticket into the place. What happens after that, you couldn't give me the answer. Well, we should have his problem.
You guys wandering around so long. This ain't Holland.
What are you guys doing here?
Looking for you.
And it sure looks like we found you.
Maybe that'll take some of the pride out of the pride of Texas, huh?
Yeah.
Reese, just what is going on?
I don't know. But first I figured they was set to hit the San Gill bank.
And now?
Look at that right through there.
Ooh-wee. Not to guess anymore.
I'll lay 5-3 that those fireworks thrown across that street are going to cover up the sound of that gun.
I only hope it stays this noisy while I'm making my speech.
I still say I got time to take care of them Rangers.
On the way out, it'll be a minor matter.
You could holler from up here and nobody'd pay any attention to you.
Reese, why is it you always get us in these fixes?
Come on, Riley, get that thing open, will you?
Wood's like iron.
Hey! Hey, up here!
Anybody with any brains down there?
What's that torch? You don't set off the fuse.
You cannot wait much longer.
Said we'd make a clean sweep, and that's exactly what we're going to do.
Come on, Riley. The captain's very life depends on you getting through that.
Peligro. Fuegos artificiales.
Fireworks.
Fireworks.
Let me get the scene open.
Lift it up.
Ooh-wee. Well, now, do you think they're gonna know we're up here when we set off this big one?
Yeah. Wait till they all get up there together.
Come on, get rid of that thing, Jen. Throw it. Go on.
Helmet. Very bright people. Who wants to listen to a lot of speeches?
This place could blow up now and nobody'd pay any attention.
That's a pure gospel.
I'll have this in just about a minute.
We can get that fool on the steps.
Wait till I say.
Yeah, hang on to this, Reese. Now, just Just aim that little thing right over the captain's head.
Aim it. I could get killed just holding it.
Well, don't take us with you. Get that thing out of here.
Reese, wait.
Well, take your time. You got about 1 second.
We're gonna get ourselves a gatling gun.
Hey.
You aim those right at it.
All righty. Well, a second, I'll have this.
Light that fuse.
Light 'em.
Fire when he sits down.
Let's go over the roof. We can bust a leg going over that roof.
We'll get our heads busted if we
can't
get
stand
caught in
here, I'll tell you
San
that.
Let's go.
Outside, Captain, we'll do better.
Wherever they are heroes. We must find them.
Too late that way, Captain. We'll catch them out in the streets.
What happened to you, Bennett? Oh, it's not as bad as it looks, Captain. Doc wants me to keep off the lake for a couple days.
Quiet weekend, I trust?
Yes, sir. Real quiet weekend.
I had quite a time in San Gill.
Oh, yes, sir. We heard about that. Some sort of an attempted assassination, wasn't it, Captain?
Mm-hmm. Somebody tried to wipe out a half a dozen officials with Captain Margilis and myself thrown in for good luck, an attempt to take over the Mexican government.
Glad nothing come of it, Captain.
I've got a job for you three.
Oh, Captain, we've been on duty all weekend.
Practically no sleeps in.
It seems the three Americans were involved in exposing the assassination plot. It's established they're from Laredo. The three of you are assigned to ask around and give them these medals. One clue. These gun belts belong to them.
We'll get right on it, Captain.
Yes, sir.
You betcha, Captain. You betcha. Now, ain't they
Hey, Dora.
We've just been talking over them plans for a country ride. Us making a batch of chicken, like you boys suggested.
Does that include me, man?
It could be the widow Stevens might want to join us.
Amy Stevens? That's great.
Oh, look at the optimist, would you?
You girls go out and fry up that batch of chicken. And we'll take that ride in the country, huh?
Hey, gentlemen, one more thing. Quite minor. You're all confined to the barracks as of now. Move. Renee, Dora, it's such a beautiful day. How'd you like a ride in the country?
That sounds like fun. Love it.
Good.
Oh, now, hold on, Reese. What's the big trouble with feeding that frog just a little something before the jumping contest?
He's in training. And besides, I know you, and you ain't fooling me even a little bit. You got something up your sleeve, and it ain't your arm.
Do you really think I'd tamper with a jumping contest?
You bet your red galluses I do.
But tell him, Chad.
Tell me what?
Well, we made a few wagers.
Well, ain't no need to worry none. Howie'll come through. He got spirit.
Well, that'd be fine if we had our money on old Howie, but, well, do you know what the odds are right this minute?
You mean to tell me you bet against him?
Well, not exactly, Reese.
Yeah, we bet against him, Reese.
And you were planning on feeding poor little Howie here buckshot, so he couldn't get himself off the ground. Well, now, ain't that just too bad, old buddies? Come on, Howie. Come on.
Now, Reese, we're not figuring on feeding him very much, buckshot.
Ain't gonna feed him none. Nothing. Doggone, ain't you fellow? It's 10 years. Still as ugly as the board fence, ain't you? Oh, you're a sight of a hole, Cletus. A sight of a hole. Oh, Chad, Joe, this is Cletus Grogan. We've been knowing each other since the day we was born.
I take it a genuine pleasure to know you.
Howie! Come on, Howie, come out of there. Howie! Come on. Come on, Howie, come out of there.
Doesn't look like there's gonna be any jumping contest, Joe.
Guess I'll just have to get me another frog, that's all.
I'm sure sorry about that, Reese.
Oh, now, that wasn't your fault. Wasn't your fault that driver come in like a devil's chasing him?
Ain't nothing changed.
You mean to tell me you're still walking around thinking you got that there? Come on, let's go over and have us a beer, huh?
Well, I'm kind of short.
Drinks are on me. Come on, Cletus.
Well, we better get over there before he changes his mind.
Oh, it's good to see you. It really is. Remember that night that you went to that barn dance? You broke that head over that guy's head. I want to tell you that's the funniest thing I ever saw in my life.
Sorry about your